Let's just talk about hoes. Can we talk about hoes?
Hello and welcome back.
To the Daft Hunks.
Back again for another episode.
Another episode, folks. And what are we listening to here, Tucker?
Yeah, this is Lil Wayne with Hose.
from 2004.
From 04.
Yeah, let's talk about
Not
Hose,
familiar with
folks.
this track, but today is an episode about Hose.
It's an episode about Hose, but not just about them, about scaring them.
You know, what scares them?
What scares them? This new album by JPEGMAFIA and Danny Brown, highly anticipated.
Absolutely.
All the internet men have been very excited for this one.
Yeah, it's just there's no way we can't talk about this. It's,
Yeah, we did a reaction to the first single, Lean Beef Patty.
Loved it.
Loved
Check it out.
Genuinely, maybe my favorite song of the year so far.
know.
Like that
But
shit is insane.
There's some other strong tracks on here.
Oh
It's,
yeah, the whole thing is off the wall,
it's
as
a
expected.
cultural event that this JPEG Danny album happened.
It really is.
For people like us, it's like
Zoo Shoegaze on Twitter, incredible memes across the board. I don't know if you follow them. But
Sounds
that's
familiar.
My favorite Twitter meme page. This was like a moment for their page. It's like they probably were posting 10 memes an hour about this album. There's
also
so much
just
content.
the platform Reddit. This was a huge.
Yeah, this was
Didn't
big
you-
for Reddit.
You sent
y'all.
me something.
Yes,
we can talk
I've got
about
a
it
couple
later.
of different
Okay.
user reviews and quotes from people talking about this album that are just hilarious. We'll get into them later though. But overall, one of the most exciting albums of the year for us, for other internet
100%.
core music heads out there.
Yeah, we've listened to this basically a couple times through, maybe. But
Yeah, it came out literally 2 days ago.
yeah.
So we're
going to
here
be
a little early.
going track by track, discussing
Each track,
just
talking
dissecting.
over them.
Yeah.
Talking over every beat switch that comes, every ADD moment, every bad mix that's found on this album. We'll talk through
every
all of it today.
Danny voice.
Every time we hear Danny Brown, we'll say,
Every time I
there
hear
he
his
is."
voice, it blows me away.
Honestly.
But we did talk Lean Beef Patty, so we'll start with Steppa Pig.
Let's throw Lean Beef Patty on
Okay,
and
we'll
kind
throw
of
it
just give some background on the album.
Yeah.
Because I need to listen to this.
Yeah.
This sample is
A great
honestly
opener.
not much of this is found throughout the rest of the album. You don't get a ton
That's
of
true.
chipmunk samples
honestly,
like that.
that's fair.
No, I was
That's fair.
expecting tracks similar to this, but honestly every track is so different from each other across the board that
It's true. And this, again, I mentioned it in that reaction, but the album cover is so perfect.
it's incredible.
It looks like, it looks very retro.
Yeah,
very,
it's like a 70s crime movie.
But I'm just picturing, in a record store, you see this, it
Oh
looks
my god,
amazing.
it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Peggy is the Lord and Savior, bringing the music to the people.
Danny just strapped with some
The biggest gun I've ever seen in my life.
cop
So,
cars, of course.
I would say that
and
gun is the
women.
size of Lena Dunham. If I had to give a specific person that gun is the size of. So,
If you know, you know.
but yeah, this track's incredible.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they opened it with this because get it out of the way. Get this high energy banger. Just get you into the world.
Yeah. And I did, everyone should, I did listen to the Danny Brown in a podcast episode with Peggy.
This album,
It's required.
It's kind of required listening to listen to the album is the podcast because they do go into the behind the scenes of the production of this album and it's pretty funny.
The dynamics of Peggy working hard.
It's so funny.
Danny,
and Danny Brown hardly working at the end of the day.
was
Peggy, the production on this album solo Peggy. There's not a single other person credited other than samples.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I think maybe there's other people helping with the mix or something.
Yeah, there's some people credited for the mastering.
He's a wizard. He's a wizard.
Seriously. But yeah, no, that podcast is so funny hearing about Danny Brown's just the shenanigans he's doing in the studio when they're trying to make an album.
He was even I felt bad. He's I was in the other room fighting with my girl and I showed up one day sober and did 5 songs.
And they're yeah, you did work sober. Does that say something? It did. Danny Brown does not take anything from that. Yeah. He's he acknowledges the fact that he did most of his work sober, but is not gonna do that in the future probably.
It's maybe I'll make another song someday. But it all works.
It all came together. Work. Yeah, the dynamic is perfect. And then it is also funny the idea that JPEGMAFIA is not the internet guy. At the end of the day, he is. But when you compare him to Danny Brown, who has whole segments on the podcast about just diving into internet weird shit.
YouTubers. I was I don't know what you're talking about.
He's too far gone for me. And that man is 40 years old. And he's
They're
too
also
far.
such hip hop heads.
He's so based.
I mean,
he's both an old head, and like he was making music in both the late 2000s, or like early 2010 is when like XXX came out. It's like now he's the internet guy. Like the way he's evolved to this point is crazy.
It's fascinating. Both of them. But we'll go to Steppa Pig.
Steppa Pig. Yeah, I do want to talk about like the evolution of JPEG's production from like Veteran to this album is crazy.
It's fair. I mean, I think across the board, like I feel like he's having more fun on this than he has.
Too. Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's with
album,
someone else.
It doesn't take itself seriously at all.
No,
it's kind of just him throwing ideas at the wall, and then they're just spitting like funny bars across the board.
I mean, some of the Veteran stuff is pretty dour.
Oh yeah. No, this album never gets too serious at all.
No. Steppa Pig, obviously a reference to Peppa Pig.
You know they just came up with 14 track titles and then put each track to like one of them because none of them have anything to really do with the name of the track.
I was even like, I think in the podcast, Danny, like, he was like, "What's that song? Lean Beef Patty?" Like he named it Lean Beef Patty, and Peggy's like, "I have no idea where you got that."
I have no clue who that is. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's funny.
I love that,
sort of like Peppa Pig, but the Big Steppers.
Exactly. Yeah. This is Kendrick Lamar does Peppa Pig.
Epic, like synths in the background. Yeah.
One of my favorite things I read about this album from Hip Hop by the Numbers on Twitter is that this album has 39 beat switches, which goes to one every 56 seconds.
Wow, that makes sense.
For all y'all with ADD out there, like the 100 Gex album is for you, and so is this one.
Absolutely.
You don't have to listen to something for more than a minute ever. Love it. That's kind of classic, like glitchy Peggy.
Yeah, that's like kind of housey, like kind of like dancey.
You know I love when that heavy bass comes in, like almost, like you're saying, like almost EDM. The way that heavy bass comes in.
No, I love this one.
Scratching,
a little chipmunky.
Then boom, new beat completely with just like some ambient vibes.
Yeah, I just like I don't know if it's on the Genius, but like there's a good mix of like samples as well as like
there's all kinds of samples across this thing.
Eclectic samples.
No, seriously, we'll try and dive into them. It's gonna be hard to break down every single amazing bar.
Yeah.
Colin Cap, I'm a free agent.
Yeah.
Period. They off that 2chan high. Incels just can't let it go like Frozen. Incels can't let it go like Frozen.
Wow.
I love this actually. White people love making excuses and bitching. I guess it's what culture is for them. It is.
Fair.
Yes, you got us.
Man's late night like Conan.
Late night like Conan.
Dropping a Conan bar. Oh, his flow.
Yeah, honestly, I don't want to say it, but Peggy out-raps Danny on almost every song on here. Like we talked about who was putting in more effort, and like it shines through a little bit.
He has some great moments.
He has some hilarious moments, and his voice is just amazing that it shines through no matter what.
But it's funny, like I don't know, even in that podcast, like Peggy's so much more serious, kind of too.
Oh
like,
yeah, no, he's like subdued.
Danny's
always
like a
joking
full
around.
jokester, like. But I mean, Peggy's bars are hilarious, but like.
That is funny, because he honestly,
like,
Peggy has the funnier bars across this thing.
But he takes himself.
But it's very serious. Like it's a process to get it down. This song particularly has 5 beat switches. Like even like there's one just for this final line of "I'm taking shots every day" like DeRozan. Like that almost has its own beat at the end. It's ridiculous.
Like the way he he produces the song is so like. I don't even know. Like
it's so unique
out there. Like it's like I can just picture like the audio file, and there's like so many different parts. Like it's crazy.
It's got to be that he cooked up like those 3 beats that were on the song separately.
Yeah,
like these kind of can flow into each other, and then makes the transitions between them.
This would go good here.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy. It's really cool.
I also love these crackers love talking about me and acting like it's my job to ignore them.
Yeah.
You don't have to ignore us, Peggy. You can,
acknowledge us, Peggy.
Come through the studio, man. Let's go to track 3.
Yeah, title track.
They dropped this before the album, a couple of days before, and this has a whole different sound completely.
Yeah.
This is classic. This sounds like the beginning of like Thug Tears or something like that. One of those songs.
Just studio clapping.
Straight up like leg slapping like the locker room.
Hey Danny, give me a slap real quick.
And then this.
This is a great title track.
It's perfect for exactly what the vibe of this album is. shit no more.
This is like
What the fuck is that? Give
such
me
a
back
good
the
thesis
aux
statement
cord.
too.
It
Like,
really is.
like, what is this experimental shit? You want to make? Don't you want to make money?
You want to make, and we're gonna anyways.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's the whole point. It's like
Well,
fuck
it's
y'all.
probably
Like,
like-
we can make this beat into a hard ass song.
Yeah. This is like maybe him being the voice of the haters or something. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone's listening to stop scaring the hose. Like,
Yeah.
don't you want to make money? Probably the label
Yeah.
even. This is hard. Kind of reminds me of like some stuff off that Injury Reserve album, the Phoenix
Arizona one.
the Arizona one, yeah.
Yeah.
Where they had like rapping or drumming rather from like the guy from Black Midi, like
Yeah,
it
right.
kind of has
No,
those
I mean-
like those vibes.
Kind of like rocky drums at times.
Yeah, honestly,
I know they were speaking highly of the Lil Yachty album too on that.
true,
podcast.
which is awesome. That
Yeah.
horn, whatever horn it is,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love it. Yeah, it literally is. Stop
like,
scaring
yeah.
the hose. Play that shit that'll have them touch their toes. We don't want to hear that weird shit no more. What the fuck is that? Give me back my aux cord. And then every time that Peggy comes in with play something for the bitches,
Yeah,
that's been
it's
like
great.
living in my head
Yeah,
rent
yeah,
free.
yeah.
Like at random moments, I'll just blurt out with play something for the bitches. You want to be
Play
an
some,
MC?
play some of the new Lana or something.
Yeah, exactly. Play something for the bitches. Put on like fingertips or whatever the hell is some track titles up there.
Where's the auto tune at?
With the auto-tune out, give a fuck about a trap. Because it's all about those scams. Catch up, old man.
It's all about the brand.
Yeah, I think both of them are kind of rapping from like a third-person perspective
Yeah.
of someone like looking at their music. Said it ain't about the bars because it's all about the brand. Say it about the art. Now it's all about them bands.
Yeah.
These boys, they don't really care about making money. I don't think they're gonna make
Yeah.
a hefty
That's
sum.
the crazy thing. Yeah.
But it's not about that at all. It's about making weird-ass music.
I love when Danny comes in on that too.
No,
Like,
just his
crazy
voice. It just
like,
always
immediately scares the host.
It genuinely scares the hose. Like Peggy doesn't quite scare the hose in the way that Danny does.
Yeah,
Almost.
yeah.
Peggy can. He has
Yeah.
the capability to when he
Yeah.
goes his weirdest. But Danny Brown like is in a constant state of
Yeah.
scaring the hose.
Yeah. No, but I think Peggy's like production and also like his just rapping. Like he's coming in, I don't know, hot. Like I don't know. His bars are strong and he's like clear and just like intense.
It feels like Peggy is almost at his best across this
Yeah,
album.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
we love Veteran, we love Cornballs.
Yeah.
Those are probably like better albums as a whole. Maybe, I don't know. There's debate to be had.
Yeah,
But like
yeah,
Peggy
yeah.
feels like he's at like his height
Yeah.
right now that he's
No,
like
it's
at his,
great.
they made this album in just a few weeks. Like and it's
crazy.
hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Track 4?
Yeah, let's go.
Garbage Pail Kids. This one must be a sample from Garbage Pail Kids. I have to assume.
Yeah.
Just more weird shit. Video game noises, obviously.
It's so like strange.
And then comes with kind of a boom bappy
Yeah.
beat, which
Yeah.
Danny Brown can ride perfectly. This is his kind of beat.
Yeah. I'm cold like
I'm
Missouri.
cold like Missouri is a crazy bar. Talking to Siri too, and Siri has the answers. Like simple as that.
And like saying how people don't rap no more.
They just sell clothes. That's a great bar. That's like
Yeah,
subtweet of someone like Travis Scott or someone like
Yeah.
that who really like puts out an album so he can make merch.
It's all about
Which is
the
funny
brand.
because they also kind of did that a little bit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, of course.
Of course.
It's a weird beat.
Like, where did this beat go? Like the voices in the
yeah.
background there.
Ooh. I mean, yeah, the guitars.
Comes in with
I
the
love
guitars. This
yeah.
is Lil Yachty core
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
Like. So this
I
is
love
actually
this
Jacob
bit.
Portrait. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah. I mean, like, he's got like some weird gospel sample, and then like some weird, I don't even
Weird
know,
video game
rock
samples,
sample.
yeah, and then transition into this guitar or
crazy.
maybe digital guitar, like
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever it is.
Peggy
it sounds,
just shredding a huge
that
strap.
would be sick. He's got the Fender in the
Yeah.
studio, bro. I love this Peggy flow.
You know that like, what's that song on Kala that's like has the kid sample, like the
Jimmy,
maybe
or
like
no,
it
the
has, like-
river
yeah,
song.
yeah.
Facts.
Kind of
yeah.
gives me that
Similar vibe.
like kids.
I would love
singing.
to see Peggy on some MIA 2007
God.
production.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. That's game over.
Peggy on Maya too.
It's actually true.
Yeah.
Him over like meds and feds beat would go. Just the crunch on that is crazy. Yeah, I just love the way that he came in hot.
Yeah.
When Peggy comes in like fired up.
Yeah.
And I know that he's actually angry too. That's what I love about his person. Like when they talk about that on the pod, they're like, Danny's like good at like calming me down.
Yeah.
Sometimes like, and he's like, I need me a bitch who can calm me down, like and not like
I get
hurt
way
someone.
too fired up.
I'm like, Peggy, we know.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we've been known that.
No, and it's like he is actually such a calm person. Like in that interview or something.
Every interview I've ever seen
Because
of him,
he gets
he's
it
so
out. He
chill.
gets it out.
He gets it out in the music. I like why you still posting memes? Why you ain't grab no beam?
Yeah.
Just some good pick and choosing bars.
I'm Paula Dean.
I'm Paula Dean. You can't be broken over 30, getting your ass beat. Where do you sleep at?
We're moving into track
We're
5.
just going right into Fentanyl Tester. This beat's crazy.
I love how we do have the mouse on the album cover.
Oh yeah,
Like the album cover looks so like.
It looks like you took a picture.
Well, it looks analog. Like it doesn't look
exactly.
digital, but then we still get a mouse.
And that you have like the copy and share on the single covers. Like that was great too.
Yeah.
Favorite line on the whole album right there.
Yeah.
I want to rock right now, hitting whippets and eating halal. Come on.
That's a dream night.
That's my ideal night is listening to this shit.
This is great. Chopping
The way
it up.
he goes into kind of a drum and bass vibe on some of Danny's verses
yeah.
across this thing.
Yeah.
This one of my favorite beats across
this
this
is
album
great.
is this like really light
Danny's.
and like kind of delicate.
Danny's going too.
Some claps. Like insanity. Just like incomprehensible almost.
Yeah, I understand. Danny's like a little buried in the mix because like there's so much.
That has been the discussion. People are still loving the album, obviously, but it's been a major discussion point. Is you cannot hear Danny Brown throughout the album, and it's kind
part
of
of it.
fine.
I mean, yeah.
It's,
I mean, this beat's just wild. Like you can't. He's
You can
going
hear him
crazy.
here.
Yeah. He's one of those people that like you look at him and he's like that's just like a normal dude.
Oh, he looks like
And
an
then-
absolutely normal guy.
And his voice is just amazing.
No,
like,
you would
insane.
never expect. Some funny bars on here though. I'm a big dog like Marmaduke.
Yeah.
It's great. I just
wanna
want to see you
you-
jump around. Welcome to my house of pain.
You know that song, obviously.
Classic track. Yeah.
Amazing track.
And this.
It's a milkshake. Yeah.
Just a milkshake. Like this made me think like I need a JPEGMAFIA DJ set because if he's flipping samples this, I would be going
it would
crazy.
be amazing.
Like
Yeah.
the Peggy Boiler Room. Come on.
Just let me throw in the Kellis song. How do you do this? Like it's insane.
I have no clue.
I listened to that song
Check,
recently. That instrumental
Holds
is it's crazy.
So,
But like I guess it's a Pharrell beat.
oh really? I actually didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure. But
There
it's
you
like
go.
I think I don't know how I heard that.
One of these days we need a Pharrell X. We need a Pharrell X Peggy tape next.
Yeah.
That's the next vibe.
But no, that if you listen to that instrumental, it's so insane. It's just like is this like wild bass line. That's all it is.
Interesting.
It's pretty wild.
I haven't returned to the milkshake song in
You
a
gotta
while.
throw in the milkshake
but
instrumental.
I loved this like flip of it. It was great.
Yeah, that was good. You see Kanye's tweet, obviously.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Obviously, or his Instagram post.
Yeah, all right, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Obviously, yes.
Okay.
Shout out Jonah Hill for real.
For real.
Saving Kanye.
For saving the world.
Saving the world, really. Yeah. All right, let's get back into it.
Let's go to Burfict.
Yeah. Got Burfict here. This one,
Oh,
you think you know?
there it is.
Took 6 tracks to get one of those.
Yeah.
Kind of wild. This might be my favorite beat on
It's a
the album.
great beat.
It's kind
I love when
of.
he goes epic.
This fits in the universe of like on like EP2, I think. There's some tracks like "Fix Yourself," which have some great horns across there.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like the same vibe.
Yeah, I feel like we've talked about the history of horny rap music.
Yeah.
Especially
Danny
rap
Brown.
music.
Danny Brown,
Yeah,
almost
sure,
the
sure,
king
sure.
Of horniness in rap
Yeah.
music at times. But
But I mean, yeah, because some classic like Drake beats like this.
yeah,
You know.
and this one it has some great horns, like triumphant horns
Yeah.
on here.
I just wonder, yeah, what the sample is. I don't know
Let me see.
if you can find that.
God.
NFL? Wait.
That's a Burfict
This
was a
oh.
player for the Bengals.
Oh,
Let's see if
no idea.
Like, this does live in the world of like what's the other track from LP? Dikembe, exclamation point, who's a basketball player, Dikembe Mutombo.
Just sports.
Just
songs.
like sports songs. Like, this is incredible.
Procession of the Levites. Orchestral
Obviously,
Prelude.
by Richard Smallwood is the
Kinda
sample
wanna
on
cut to
here.
that.
We can absolutely cut to the...
Just real quick.
Just real quick.
This even has NFL vibes. Like it has like...
No, it does.
Like,
It feels like a
CBS.
Sunday Night Football. Yeah.
Big CBS influence here.
Stop. This Danny Brown bar. I didn't catch this first listen. It's hard like Sudoku, so I put it in her Duke shoot. Netflix and chill on a jailbroken Roku.
That's a bar. That is like poetry.
That's literally like top tier.
He was talking like he had crypto.
Still send his ass up to the moon. Some good
Wild
Danny
bars.
Brown bars there.
Look like Olivia Munn.
I look like Olivia Munn. Peggy stays with his just random cultural references.
great.
Like across this thing, he shouts out like 5 people on every track.
I feel like Charlie's Theron. It's my favorite part.
Oh my god. And Danny hits the chorus on this one, honestly.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
Not a ton of choruses across this album,
Yeah,
honestly, now that you mention it, but
I mean, a chorus is in some ways a beat switch, you know?
real. That's a great point. Do you want to check out that sample?
Yo, give me the title one more time.
It's going to be Procession of the Levites.
Oh, I know.
The orchestral prelude with Vision by Richard Smallwood.
I know Smallwood.
Oh, yeah, well, we know Smallwood.
We're deep on
for
Smallwood.
Sure. Yeah, we're going to do an episode on him later.
Damn. This is from Praise and Worship is the album.
Where, like, how do you find this?
Yeah. Oh, I see it. He threw this vinyl on. He's like, this is it.
Crazy.
It's an 03 album. I mean, there's something to like just buying random records at a store. Like,
seriously,
or, like, I don't know how else you find this, but it's great. Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, you can hear it immediately. It's literally the first 10 seconds of this track is exactly what he took.
That's a wild flip.
Because this is kind of beautiful now.
And this is like,
I'm sure Peggy could make a crazy beat out of this section as well.
Like straight up like gospel, like Christian music.
Oh,
but it's epic.
I would love to listen to this in a church.
Yeah,
I would love to listen to Scaring the Hose in a church as well. Like,
I mean,
that would be.
Welcome in, like.
Welcome to Procession, everybody. Today we're gonna be scaring the hose.
The hunks.
Scaring the hunks. I don't know what. You'd have to make some crazy music to scare us.
Not much could.
Not much could. All right, we got a 2-parter here. Shut your bitch ass up. Tucker.
/ Muddy Waters.
I don't rap circles. I do figure eights.
Yeah, that's great.
That's hard.
He is. Crazy. I mean, he's a great rapper.
He really is. I love the way it comes in with the shut the fuck up. It's reminiscent of that one Earl Sweatshirt song where there's a sample in it. I don't remember. It's off his first album where they go, shut your bitch ass up every like couple of bars.
Yeah. Wow.
On my mama, I was broke like a promise from a fat bitch saying no more McDonald's.
Yeah. I'm like the only lighter in Rikers.
I like the whoa. Just whack ass samples on this thing. Now I'm slanging propane like I'm king of the hill, obviously.
Yeah. This is a long Danny verse. This is like
almost the longest
he's
verse
going
on
off,
this thing. Yeah, another shout out Hip Hop by the Numbers for running the numbers on this album.
That's wild.
But they did the percentage of lyrics per person: 46% JPEG, 45.6% Danny Brown. Like almost an even split.
Yeah.
They shared the stage. Unlike that Drake album with 21 Savage.
Wait, who had the majority?
Drake had like 80% of the bars. Yeah. This one is reference laden on the chorus here.
Yeah.
These drug addicts attached to me like I'm Tom Holland. Swing on these actors, these rappers faker than Andy Kaufman.
Wow. Drag Andy.
You know we love us some Andy Kaufman. And then shout out Truman Show in the next bar.
Shout out Shia LaBeouf.
I love It's the Black AOC.
I mean, that one got me.
Like literally had me laughing so hard.
He has like, I want someone to like compile like the 40 nicknames he's given himself.
Yeah. And it's funny, Danny Brown almost was doing it first. He has a song from like 2011 called Black Brad Pitt.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So they've been like, they kind of have both been on that wave.
Black Ben Carson's still so genius.
That's beautiful. Yeah, that's
Genius.
the most perfect version of it. And that Baby I'm Bleeding was almost called Black Kanye West.
Yeah.
Shout out Jonah Hill.
So Jonah
I'm the Black Jonah Hill.
Yeah. Is Jonah Hill even Jewish?
Is Jonah Hill even Jewish? That's the first thing that popped into my
Yeah.
mind as well.
It's like adjacent. For
We don't
sure.
need to get too into
deep,
it.
but
Yeah.
Whatever works, Kanye.
There was some more chipmunk on the back end
Okay.
here. This beat's so hard.
No, I think I don't know. I guess the rest of this album, like a lot of R&B samples. It seems like.
Yeah, I mean, I believe
I haven't.
we get a Michael Jackson sample, maybe even on
Okay.
this next track. Yeah, it's on this track.
But I mean, I feel like I guess Peggy's in the recent project he's done more of that.
A lot more sample flipping, like because we did an episode on Veteran a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And there is samples on that, but the samples are more like Old Dirty Bastard like making noises, and it's like incomprehensible.
No,
You
that's
don't
what I
get
mean.
a.
It's like, it's sort of more listenable. Like it's like,
honestly,
like you know,
These are more classic hip hop beats,
yeah.
but he takes them in wild directions, no matter what. Still.
Yeah. We'll give you like a normal hip hop beat, but we'll
For
give
like
you
25 seconds.
We'll give you 4 more on the same
there's
track.
gonna be 3 more and like some loud drums every so often. Keep you on your toes.
Orange Juice Jones.
One of my favorite. You Think You Know Me is
Yeah.
there.
Oh, this is just like
Yeah.
joyous.
Well, let me see what Michael Jackson track this is. This is
Sounds
Dear
familiar.
Michael by Michael Jackson.
Okay.
I can't say I know that
Got
one.
this cleared.
I know. Off that Casamigos got her taco dripping on the floor.
Wow. Ride that thing like a rodeo. It's pretty fun.
Ride that thing like a rodeo.
I'm off that Britney Spears dancing like I lost control.
I love just calling cocaine Britney Spears is just wonderful.
No, it's like nice.
This
nice.
is like it's a great beat for
Nice
Danny
beat.
Brown. Danny
Yeah.
was maybe like, Peggy, could you like give me like a beat I can rap on?
Yeah.
Like give
Yeah.
me like
kind of like a hip hop.
a hip hop beat maybe. That would be cool. You can do whatever you want with the rest of it, but
It is like, I wonder like the beats per minute versus like how many words he's putting in. Like
okay,
it's insane.
sure. Yeah, I know
Like he's like so many syllables.
yeah,
for
I
a
mean
chill
Danny,
beat, yeah.
Danny fills a beat completely.
Yeah.
Like there's not a moment of silence really.
Who's Orange Juice Jones, you think?
A wonderful question. Let's see if Genius has the answer.
kind A great
Former
title.
R&B artist,
Okay.
Orange Juice Jones.
Shout
So,
out.
there you go. Fuck that shit.
That was not a text.
Not
I
a
got.
text message that Tucker received. That is in the song. My bitch
mean-
getting lit. She twerking off Angel Dust.
Yeah. I mean, it's like they're both of them like get so much hype on the internet because like they do capture like
Just
the internet. Like
they-
in some ways,
Yeah,
like
they just capture like a perfect
the way-
the way the internet jokes.
Yeah,
like their
yeah.
songs have memes in them.
yeah,
literally.
yeah,
Like
yeah. No, like the influences, everything. Like
Yeah.
I mean, in the same way like hyperpop does or something. Like
No,
that's why
literally,
this
it's-
resonates. Like
it's in the same world of
Yeah.
low attention span.
Yeah, like
you need to keep us entertained for 35 minutes.
overstimulated.
Yeah, overstimulated completely.
yeah,
Some more great bars
yeah.
across that thing. This one he got I'm the Black Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah. Was that Peggy? Is
That was Peggy, yeah, of course. You know, I'm the Black AOC. I'm the Black Marjorie Taylor
He's
Greene.
plugged into politics for sure.
Oh yeah, there's another bar later in this album where he shouts out some senator who was like arrested for dating a 17-year-old
Got it.
too.
Yeah.
We'll get into it later, but no, he's calling people out, and most of it goes unheard because he just has so much
Yeah.
that he's saying across every song. I am multiple tracks on here. Makes me kind of worried, honestly, when he raps about being off them BZDs, which is benzos.
Benzos, yeah.
I'm like, Peggy, maybe don't
Yeah.
do those. Actually,
Yeah.
like it's fun. Danny can do whatever he wants. I think he can survive
I'm putting
anything.
out APBs. I don't even know what that.
Let's see what an APB is. All points
it's a-
bulletin, a broadcast alert. So it's like a
Okay.
there's like a suspect on the loose.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
there you go.
Well,
Yeah.
we got a Kingdom Hearts key.
Yeah, this one only feature on the album.
Yeah.
Are you tuned into Red Veil?
No, I'm not.
He's like a young, maybe I think he's 19 or 20. Had a great album last year.
Okay.
and another one before that. He's got a great song called "Wait" that I really like.
Shout out
Kind
Red,
of a
Red
honestly. It makes sense on some of these R&B beats because that's what a lot of his beats are. But yeah, he does production himself. Really good up and comer.
Yeah, he's got a lot of streams. 18-year-old.
He's 18. Oh my god.
Wow.
He's younger than both of us. This one's bouncy as hell. Another great what is this sample?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, this is a sample from Japanese singer Maya Sakamoto's 1996 single. So, wow. Obviously. I don't know how you didn't just know that. Person who produced this was previously sampled by Peggy on Beta Male Strategies off of Cornballs. So, that makes sense.
Just want to see this guy's vinyl collection.
Seriously, dude.
One.
Ooh, that part.
No, there's some wild. He does some wild production stuff.
That transition was incredible. And a great bar. Look where my hairline is came. Left and right is the same. He ain't bald no more, folks. I believe he got hair transplant surgery. So
he got what?
I believe he got a hair transplant of some sort.
Yeah, in the pod.
So shout out.
I want to see, Peggy's next era. He just has long hair.
That would be wonderful. He's full dreads.
Yeah. Kind of like Ashton hair.
Exactly, yeah. Comes in with a whole new beat here.
Wild. We got a Ghislaine line.
I'm living life in a flash. We Kyrie your car. You Ezra my name.
What?
Okay. Shout out Ezra Miller, sus actor who is the Flash.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder what the bleeped out part there was, where he said a feature with blank, a pic with Ghislaine. Or Ghislaine? How do you pronounce it? Ghislaine?
Ghislaine. I don't know.
Fuck her.
Yeah.
And then it seems like this track, it's coming to an end. That was a good Peggy track. Nah. We get a little Red Veil here.
Yeah.
Honestly, shout out for them for putting him on the album.
Yeah. This kind of gives me Flower Boy vibes.
Real, yeah, actually.
Hell yeah.
And he comes in just a totally different voice from what you hear across the rest of this album.
I wonder how that happened.
I feel like they were let's just put the people on. We like this kid who's making music right now. He's already kind of blown up. I love Red Veil though. People were putting Ice Spice on his beats, so he just mixed it himself and put it out.
Really?
So there's a great version on YouTube of on the PG Baby beat for people who know of Ice Spice rapping, and it's so good. I'm telling you, it's amazing.
It was just a mashup or
yeah, it was a mashup that people were doing, and he just mixed it and made it himself, and then put it out on YouTube.
Hell yeah. Shout out Ice Spice.
Shout out Ice Spice. Can't believe we haven't talked about her on the pod before, but. Party is over, Grandpa.
Munch, beautiful song. That's my
song of the year.
That's my take.
She's got some other good ones though, don't?
Yeah.
You thought I was feeling you though.
in her mood, bangs.
It's a banger. Yeah. I mean, people have been singing "Boy's a Liar" a lot recently. That's me and Ruben have been saying that song hit the streets like crack. Every time we go anywhere in public, that song is getting sung by ladies.
There's Pink Panthers and Ice Spice, and there's Danny Brown and
they
JPEG.
do the opposite of scaring the hose. They can bring the hose out, and then if you put on this shit,
play "Boy's a Liar" or something.
Here's "God Loves You" by JPEGMAFIA and Danny Brown, actually. So fuck you, hoes. Let's go.
Come on, who can't dance to this?
How can you not turn up to some gospel?
This is I don't know if this is. Kind of sounds like an 80s pop song or something.
There's a Damn Peggy in there. Was that our first Damn Peggy?
Damn Peggy.
I love that heavy bass.
Yeah. Gospel, huge bass.
Danny Brown.
808s. Yeah. Some oral sex.
This whole song is just them using religious imagery to describe sex, and it's amazing. Make her squirt that holy water is just disgusting.
Drinking down wine, but no communion.
Pussy wet like Noah's Ark. Across the board, just amazing bars.
I'd go to this church.
Then I think the highlight for me, if you want your period, call me Moses, because I'm about to split that Red Sea.
That's great. That's great.
Or with my dick, like David and Goliath. Take her thong off, flick it like a slingshot.
He really went all in on the Bible
really did.
imagery.
We like Adam and Eve, but I'm gonna eat that apple bottom. Like really, like every single one.
Yeah,
You got like all the main religious stories.
This guy read the Bible and was like, how
really
can
did.
I relate this?
We need like a Cain and Abel one, but it's all good. Like,
this is a ski mask.
yeah, there's a ski mask feature. You'll recognize it when it comes in. It's not a feature; it's a sample.
Yeah. Like his sicko mode sample on Veteran.
Oh yeah. And the sicko mode sample on 100 Gas.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
They must have just been listening to that in the studio, and they're like, "Oh, that like bar fits perfectly on this song."
Yeah.
Like off "Baby
crazy.
Wipe," I believe is the track. Water that pussy like Baptist.
It is inspiring. It's like he's just drawing. Like he's just like, I want this.
It genuinely
and then, like,
is like abstract.
let's throw this in. Yeah, it's abstract.
Oh my god, that bass line's back. That makes me feel happiness. Simply.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's great. Peggy like doesn't even really deliver a verse on that one because
We got
like,
Ski Mask on there.
we got Ski Mask on there, and Danny like just that's the perfect kind of song for him.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
those kind of
Yeah.
like analogies of sex to religion is just perfect.
Yeah. No, I think he was talking about like thinking about doing comedy. I think he could do it.
He would be great at stand-up,
Yeah.
and he doesn't even have to write a set. Like
No,
he just
no.
gets on the stage and talks.
Yeah.
Like tell any story
It's like
from
he
the
can't.
past
There's
20 years.
no way he can come up with another Bible sex.
No, he can.
Yeah. That's great. Let's go into Run the Jewels.
Track 11, Run the Jewels, no feature from them.
No.
More horns here.
In a way, they
think
are
you know
Run the Jewels. Nice. That was
This
a good
is
one.
a different version of Run the Jewels, yeah. My God. This one's just like a minute long, and I think this might be the one that scares the hoes the most.
I think I might have seen like a leaked clip of this or something.
Okay,
I could
sure.
be, like-
Peggy was posting stuff on Twitter up to when this album dropped.
Just like a dissonant trumpet.
Yep. Just
This goes.
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
So sick.
That's great. I feel like this is the best Danny sound. Like I feel like
Danny sounds great on
yeah.
this track, and just the way it comes in.
Yeah, that was great. Amazing.
Ooh, and then the way the horn comes back in.
This one, bouncy. Yeah.
I would love this track to be a little bit longer. Like this is just a minute, and you only get like a 30-second Danny Brown verse here. Shout out Mickey Mantle. Like,
Did he shout out Mickey?
He said Hall of Fame from Stolen Base, bitch. I'm Mickey Mantle.
Shouts out Mark McNary sandals.
Yeah.
Like I have no idea. What that is.
Clue what that means. When I saw the line Hall of Fame from Stolen Base, I think you could make a better bar about that. I'm thinking like the Rolling Stones are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame from stealing bass. Think about it. From stealing bass from like African music.
No, I got you.
That's the kind of bar that I thought that's the kind of bar that was coming when I heard that. And he just says, "Bitch, I'm Mickey Mantle."
Was Mickey Mantle like?
I don't think he was like
stealer?
Yeah, I don't think he. I mean, I'm sure he stole like 400 bags or something.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just look it up real quick.
How many bags Mickey steal?
This is going to be our second time on Baseball Reference on the pod. The first time was looking at Mike Piazza and whether he was gay or not.
New York catcher.
Yeah, only 150 bags.
Yeah.
In like,
I mean,
that's not very many at all in that era. Most he stole in a season was 21
like
bags.
who's all-time stolen base leader?
Ricky Henderson.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame from Stolen Base. Bitch, I'm Ricky Henderson.
Yeah.
Doesn't
couldn't really rhyme that.
Yeah, that doesn't rhyme with Daniel.
Yeah.
Is really the answer to that.
Fair.
So
Shout out.
that's my one gripe with the album so far.
Yeah,
Is I
I mean,
think that bar could have been different in
Just
multiple
like
ways.
just like use Baseball Reference is all we're asking.
Use
like,
it. Yeah, just type it in. It's free.
Yeah, it's free.
So like, come on, Danny. God damn it.
You don't know your 70s Yankees.
That's what I'm saying. 60s even?
Yeah. Let's go to Jack Harlow combo.
Let's go to the Jack Harlow combo.
Another amazing title.
One of my favorite tracks on here. This beat is amazing. Oh, is this the new Lana Del Rey album? Jack Antonoff's production is really good.
Just I love a Peggy album because he kind of just says fuck everyone. Like he
there's no one's on his team except for Danny. He finally has like a duo member.
Yeah. But it's a sly like fuck you, Jack Harlow.
Oh yeah,
like
100%. I don't think they were ever gonna be on the same team anyway. No. Beat is just insane. Like it's both like drum and bass type thing mixed with like that piano sample from the beginning.
Yeah.
Just a wild combination.
Yeah, R&B samples, also like jazz samples. Like it sounds.
You could say it's like a combo meal
like,
of two samples. Like
this could be together. With like chiller drums. This could be just like a lo-fi hip hop beat.
No, it genuinely could be a lo-fi hip hop beat to study to, or to sleep and study to. Is that what they say?
This guy like drops some wild lines, like just like wild references, like Gennaro Pargo. Like I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, let's see what that is. American professional basketball coach and former player. So
who serves as an assistant coach for the Pacers.
Obviously, Tucker. You don't know Gennaro Pargo.
That's great.
Peggy with like kind of his chillest vibe on this album. He was like, I'll take the chill beat on this one actually, Danny.
Here we go.
This just gives me so much serotonin.
Yeah, Drake who?
Literally who is Drake when like you can get Peggy straight up whining on a track.
I love this bit.
Your path is looking like shit. Your bag is looking like shit. That ass is looking like shit.
It's great.
The way he transitions from the sing-songy to like a chill flow to this like manic flow. Yeah. It's classic. Put you on the screen like I'm Christopher Nolan. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Just across the board, like another song with like 4 different parts that all just flow into each other perfectly that you barely notice that it's changing up.
The rapping on that song, like both of them
go in. Yeah, and like not even I love Peggy said tired of smoking these regular strains. Yeah. Like there's just random bars you can pick and choose out from every single track.
All right, let's go to HOE.
Heaven on Earth.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I love this beat too.
Oh
my bitch, she's so perfect and bad. Shout out.
Yeah. And I love you shaking that up.
Yeah, I just love like
fascinating production.
Fascinating beat. Like what is going on? When Peggy talks about feeling like a slut, you know that gets me. Oh, almost a Kanye-esque sample there, honestly.
Yeah. He loves the guy. Yeah.
I feel like AB give Giselle the whole ruler. He's talking about Giselle like Tom Brady's ex.
I think must be.
Did AB say he was gonna? Did AB fuck Brady's wife? Yeah, that is a thing.
AB Antonio
Brown, I believe, had sex with Giselle.
That's
a rumor, but Peggy's on. If it happened, Peggy on. Knows. He knows. Yeah. Anything that happens on the internet, him and Danny Brown know.
This like has. I don't even know this beat. It reminds me of like the Pink Panther or something. I don't know why.
No, it has like 70s noir vibes almost, and then every song comes with. Oh.
Yeah. I know they were so happy when they came up with this song title though.
Oh yeah, like, Heaven on Earth. Oh, yeah. Boom. Shout out, Peggy was a part. I'm rocking the Heaven, and Peggy was a part of the Heaven campaign. I'll throw a picture of him wearing a Deftones hoodie from that campaign. Yeah. I love one of my favorite bars across the album probably is think I need therapy, sent God a text, but his message turned green, as if God blocked him on iMessage.
That's pretty funny. Do you think Peggy actually likes Deftones?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he likes chicks who like Deftones. That's for certain. Which, hey, one of us.
I love Deftones too.
I love Deftones, guys. Whoever's watching, I fucking love Deftones. Classic JPEG sample.
I like this one, yeah. Oh my god. It's beautiful. Wait, he used the sample previously?
Yeah, that's on Does This Ski Max Make Me Look Fat, obviously. That's a great track from like 2016.
Yeah. This is beautiful.
Yeah, it's gotten like, it got progressively more soulful as the album has gone on. which is
This
interesting.
gives me. I mean, this is kind of like a Kanye. I've been really. I mean, yeah. You know the outro of Famous? Like, I've been so into that recently. It's so beautiful.
With like Rihanna singing on there
maybe
too.
we could go out on that.
Fuck it. I mean, Kanye season's back on. That's what I've been saying. Now that Kanye tweeted that Jews are cool again.
Yeah.
I fucked with you again, Kanye.
Back. I love Jonah Hill too.
I love Jonah Hill. We don't actually like Kanye.
No, I just like. I love.
But his music.
I love the outro of Famous.
Yeah.
The first part where he's talking about Taylor, I don't know.
Oh, I mean, I love that part. So, like, that's the Daft Punk's dichotomy right there.
No, that's fair.
Wow.
I like
Okay.
it too.
We're going to the outro.
Yeah, let's go.
And this is probably one of my top 3 or 4 on the album. Where you get your coat from?
Great
You know,
title.
Danny Brown came up with that one.
Yeah.
He's probably said that 5 to 10 times.
Hey, by the way, where you get your
Where'd you get your coat from? Like, he asked that probably to every single person.
I love the, like, drumstick.
Yeah. Just. Oh, that's so hard.
For me, I bet they heard Lil Yachty and were like,
oh, it's all
computer
good.
died.
Computer died.
What were you gonna say?
You're gonna be on lyrics now. Sorry.
I don't think I have them.
Don't have them. Okay. Well, I'll pull them up.
Sorry.
That was Lil Yachty X though.
Yeah. This is great. Great flow.
Oh my god. Just like the
like
chopstick
bells.
beat
Yeah.
and the bells. It's so different from anything across the rest of this album, but it doesn't matter. And then when that bass comes back in. Oh my god.
Abrasive.
Bitch below me.
Ah, man. Like, he has several modes he goes to,
Seriously.
like epic or like
This one,
minimal.
For me, this and like Burfict are like the standout tracks for my personal taste
That's
of just
good,
like overblown bass. So I fuck your bitch, you fuck my bitch. That's an assist. Okay,
That line
Peggy.
got me thinking.
That's him and Danny swapping in the studio, y'all.
Yeah.
Like,
That's an assist.
45 is sick. I take my shots, tongue out like Kiss.
Nice.
This is a great outro, just like huge.
Yeah.
And then it comes into Danny with, this is some of my favorite Danny bars on this thing, actually.
Let's go, Danny. Take us out.
I'm a failed chemistry experiment.
That's good.
Sorry, I was way too high in the mix, though. I need to be like 10 feet away from the mic.
Yeah.
I'm a failed chemistry experiment. Take some acid playing Jimmy.
Take some acid playing Jimmy. Are you experienced?
Yeah.
Big
Crazy.
bitch don't know her name, but I won't get into it.
That's the kind of bar, like, or the kind of rapping where, like, you just picture a squad behind him, like,
Oh, yeah.
after every bar, it's like,
Yes.
Just
Shout
going.
out Bruiser Brigade, also. That's
Sure.
like Danny's squad. Great
Okay.
track, also.
Yeah. No
By
gun.
myself with no gun. Everybody asking me where you get your coke from.
It's like, I got a guy. I mean,
Yeah, I know a guy. This bar is crazy too. Underground, like archaeologist, should be in the psych ward for what I do with vocal cords. Like that's
Wow.
Danny Brown in a sentence right there. From where you get your coke from to being in the psych ward.
for what you do with your vocal cords.
Yeah, this honestly might be my favorite
That's a
track
good
on here.
song,
This
yeah.
one's great and has 7 beats on it as
Great
well.
outro. Epic.
Wow.
Classic album.
It's really like it's an instant classic.
Yeah.
The thing is, everyone who likes this album already knew going in
That
it was
they
going to be
liked
an instant. Like you knew before you turned it on that it was.
Yeah, like
that you
there's
loved
few
it.
things that could have happened where it would be bad.
Literally, I can't imagine a
Yeah.
world where this
Yeah.
album wasn't
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
And it was.
It was,
So there
yeah.
you go. Simple as that.
Just like classic Peggy production.
Yeah, no,
Off the walls.
And he really has evolved from like what you get on Veteran is like lots of like glitchiness and not a ton of samples like we talked about into like what Cornballs is, and then I feel like LP and some of those other EPs have more like ambient raps going on,
Soulful
like
stuff. Yeah.
and those tracks, there's a lot of more fleshed out tracks on LP. I feel like 4 to 5 minutes of like more shit going on. These are off the wall,
Yeah.
fun as hell,
Fun, upbeat.
nothing's more than 3.5 minutes
Yeah.
maybe, and
And
it
then-
doesn't need to be. Their ADD is hell.
Yeah.
Take some Adderall and listen
Yeah.
to this
Yeah. And scare the hose.
and scare the hose. yourself being the host, honestly.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
off the wrong substances.
100%.
If you get your coke from the wrong guy,
Yeah.
then this album might scare you a little
and these
bit.
two, they work really well together. It's
I hope there's more to come.
yeah, it's great.
I really do.
It's really great.
And I know Danny Brown's supposed to have a solo album done as well.
Okay.
For the last like 2 years.
Okay.
So I would love to
I
hear
guess
that also.
He's been busy,
Yeah, because
not working.
he's been busy. Like, yeah, I mean, thank God he has that podcast probably for his
Yeah,
sake. At the end of the day, like that probably is like
Yeah,
great
yeah.
for his life.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because it's on like what's the network that it's on? It's on
Some
on the Your
comedy-
Mom's House network, which is
That
let me
one
just-
guy.
What is his name? I can
It's a
figure-
comedian, I think.
Yeah, it's a comedian.
yeah.
Sorry, everybody. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Fucking
That was good, Danny.
Tom Segura is
Oh, okay.
the man's name.
That makes sense. He's in the comedy world.
Yeah, no, Danny is friends with like all the best comedians
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
He lives a great life. I watched the
Yeah.
episode with Hannibal Buress.
Oh, great,
Who came
great.
when he came on the podcast. That was incredible.
Shout out Hannibal.
Shout
Love
out Hannibal. Yeah, maybe we should talk some Hannibal music at some point. He raps a little bit, I think.
We're talking Eric Andre album.
Yeah, there you go.
He dropped
Okay.
something a few years ago.
We'll discuss the anniversary of
Shout
that
out
one.
Emrata, of course.
Yes.
She likes Deftones now.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
That's what we have in mind. Oh, okay. I gotta play the outro.
You wanted the
Famous.
outro of Famous to play us out, but yeah, great album.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
really not much more to say than that.
Mhm.
Production, just
Yeah,
incredible.
Yeah.
And we're gonna skip past the part where Kanye raps because we don't support that.
I think, yeah. I forget where it's at exactly. What is this? Is this like, did he change the cover of Life of Pablo?
Did he? The Life of Pablo cover is different on
Yeah,
Spotify.
it's changed.
y'all.
It's changed.
He got rid of the ass. Oh my god.
Yeah, the ass
so,
is gone.
Okay, Kanye's canceled again.
Yeah.
I mean, we thought he was back when he doesn't hate Jews anymore, but he's gone again.
This is it. Good night, everyone.
Thank you for listening.
Much love.
Shout out Peggy, shout out Danny. These crackers love your music.
Yeah.
2 cornballs in the stew.
Scaring the hunks.
Scaring the hunks.
Much love.
TM.
Damn it.
God fucking damn it, Tucker. We can't do one thing right.
No.
You're trying to switch it up like Peggy, like you aren't him. You are not him, bro. Let's get out of here.
Good night.
Good night, hunks.